What's up, welcome back, Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of Aespa's fifth mini album, Whiplash. Aespa back again after dropping their first full-length album, Armageddon, earlier this year. An album I liked quite a bit for its quirkiness, and to me was clearly the strongest, most compelling Aespa release to this point. Of course, Aespa being on SM Entertainment, we know the vocal strength, the vocal chops are there. And musically, they finally, to me, have really come into their own and established a firm identity of what they can do. And that was buoyed further by the Japanese single they released following Armageddon, Hot Mess, which I absolutely love. I think that song is incredible. Aespa's fifth mini album, Whiplash, confirms that 2024 is Aespa's best year to date. Coming off the strength of Armageddon, the Hot Mess single, now Whiplash, this group is humming on all cylinders. I think they're making very compelling music, some of the strongest K-pop we have right now. It's never been a question of talent when it comes to this group, but really more about the musical conception and execution of it. I think with Whiplash, this positive momentum is continuing. Only 6 songs, I like all of them. It's quite fun to go back to the electro production that colored in a lot of the early Aespa music, but now it's done in a much more interesting way. You have, I think, very well-constructed songs. The vocal performances are very consistent. The songs are largely quite up-tempo, but even when the hooks are a bit simpler, the beat picks up all the slack. Whiplash, Kill It, Pink Hoodie, I think these are all highlights and some of my favorite Aespa songs already. Title track, Whiplash, electro beat, super up-tempo. Then when the beat drops, the beat gets even crazier. The hook is very simple, but I think it really works because, again, that beat just really keeps you moving. And the verses, I think, are fun. I think the Aespa members are really gliding along those. And I think this year I've really come to appreciate Ning Ning specifically out of Aespa. I think she's been a bit unheralded, in the shadow of Karina and Winter's strong popularity. But I think she's incredibly capable and important when it comes to this group's, vocals working. Track 2, Kill It. I think this is really fun. I love the Karina chorus, very similar to Whiplash, but I think this is, very much title track worthy, you could say. It's a very strong song. Flight's Not Feelings, this is a subtler song, really just some light drums, more reserved singing, but hook in particular is still very smooth. Pink Hoodie, you have like the Ayo vocal tick on the hook once again, reminiscent of Armageddon. More rap on this, but I think what really shines with this song is the vocal harmonies on the outro, because we know how strong of singer everyone in Aespa is, and it's really fun when you hear them really layer on top of each other and just kind of close out a song in that manner. I think Flowers was solid as well, and then the last song, Just Another Girl, for the first time, some acoustic guitar to end this album, and a strong chorus once again. I think this album, Whiplash, it's a lot more cohesive, even if that guitar pops into the end. It's a lot more cohesive than, say, Armageddon was, where Armageddon had a lot more risk-taking and, genre experimentations, which was fun, and it was weirder as a result. And I think the combination of that album and now Whiplash really, to me, has crystallized that Aespa sound has been found, it's been honed. And the strengths of these 4 women's, vocal capability is now being, realized. And that's really exciting because they've been a popular group since they came into existence. That goes without saying. But I think now the music is finally matching that hype. And that's what we want to see because that's what's most important. But let me know, what did you think about Aespa's 5th mini album, Whiplash? What did you like most about it? And for more music reviews, subscribe. And I'll see you next time.